Hi, Cancer. This is Eileen with your June 2019 Psychic Tarot card reading. And we're starting the month of June with the Nine of Cups card. And the cups, these do pertain to the water signs of Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, and usually have to do with feelings and love and romance and those kind of emotions. And the Nine of Cups is talking about some of you Cancers celebrating in June, being happy and grateful for all of your prosperity, for the good life you get to lead, and just enjoying yourselves and celebrating. Also, the Nine of Cups card is known as the Wish card. So for some of you, it's a wish fulfilled. I'm feeling like this is a turning point for a number of you. I feel like some of you may have just either started a new job that's more money and more enjoyable, or maybe you just moved to a new location that you're enjoying. I'm just getting that for some of you. This is a general reading, so some of these cards will resonate with some people, while other cards will resonate with others. And I am reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level. And but since again it's a general reading, so some cards will resonate, others won't. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm focusing in just on that person's circumstances. But I am getting some good feelings for some of you coming into the month of June, that you will be celebrating and happy and pleased with your lives. And I'm getting different scenarios for different people, but I'm feeling like for some people it has to do with something new in your career, your work, your income, something. It's like a new beginning for you, and you're really pleased about it. You're happy about the changes. And I am getting for some of you moving, something about coming to a new location. You move into a new home or a new place, and you're feeling good about that and very pleased. Well, it is early in the month, so some of you might be moving into another residence the 1st of June and just be happy about the place you're living in and just wanting to enjoy yourself and enjoy your new surroundings. And I do feel a number of you would just be grateful, even if you're not going anywhere. You're going to be feeling grateful and prosperous and enjoying all the good that you have and the abundance, and being grateful for everything you do have, and just wanting to celebrate your life, whether by yourself or with your friends and family or however. Just having a good attitude, good prosperous attitude of just an attitude of gratitude. That's what I'm getting for a number of you. And I always recommend that anyone who is not feeling prosperous or feeling grateful, practice the laws of attraction. The more you are grateful for all the good that you have in your life, the more the universe delivers good things to you. And just feel prosperous, feel grateful for all that you have. So, but that's a really nice card to start out with. And then the next card we have is the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is talking about some of you getting some good news with regard to love or romance or emotions. Some of you might just be receiving an invitation to go to a wedding. But for others of you, someone that you're seeing might be professing their love or their feelings for you. I'm getting also. Some of you might have somebody new coming into your life that's going to be wanting to express their feelings for you, their interest in you. I mean, some of you, June is a popular month for weddings and all that. A number of you might be attending a wedding. Some of you might be getting married or getting engaged in June. Pages as a person, usually this is someone in the younger age groups, like maybe in their 20s or 30s. So if you're in your 20s or maybe 30ish and you're single and looking, you might meet someone new who could be another water sign. They might be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, or have a lot of that in their chart. And they're going to be around you, whether at work or if you're a student at school, or maybe around where you socialize with your friends, and noticing you and wanting to get acquainted, not being pushy about it though, but being attracted to you, looking at you like you've got a lot going on for yourself and they'd like to get to know you better, that type of thing. So this person might start out just trying to get acquainted and just kind of like a friendship going on before they start showing their romantic interest. But I do feel like they have romantic interest when they see you. That's what I feel like. They'll be kind of working in that direction for whoever this applies to. Yeah, so if you're single and maybe in your 20s or 30ish and looking, This is a nice person. It feels like it's someone very down to earth and who's not having a big ego. I feel like this person might just be starting out in their career. Maybe they are a student, just learning whatever skills or whatever they're going to do for their career. But I feel like this person, for some reason, I feel like they like to enjoy music. So you might even either meet them where you're listening to music, or they use that as a topic of conversation to kind of engage with you. Music, maybe talking about the kind of music they like and that sort of thing. I'm getting that for somebody. That sounds kind of specific for one person for some reason. Um, but in general, a number of you could be meeting someone new if you're kind of in that age bracket. Next card we have is the King of Wands, and the Wands do relate to the fire signs of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And some of you Cancers in the month of June, you might be in the position of the King of Wands, where you feel you've been working hard, you've done well for yourself, and you've achieved a certain amount of success in your life, and you're feeling good about it. And but I'm feeling for this King of Wands, whoever this applies to, that this person, they've been in serious relationships in the past, but there's no one really that they're serious about right now. They might be dating. I feel like this person might be dating. They like to enjoy life. They know they work hard. They know they've done well for themselves, but they want real love. This is what I'm getting from this King of Wands. So if this is you and you're in the place of the King of Wands, you might just be feeling, yeah, I have a lot. I've worked hard. I've achieved a lot, but I want someone I can really love who's really compatible with me. Now, for some of you, this King of Wands could be a person in your life in the month of June who has these traits, that they're, successful or have achieved a certain amount of success in their life. They're fine financially. They like to enjoy their life. They like to, they don't want to just be a workaholic, although this person has had bouts of workaholism where they've put in they paid their dues, as they say. This person has worked hard throughout their life, but they like to play and have fun too when they can. And so I do feel like this person has had serious relationships, and those relationships that are not so serious. At the moment, the relationships, whoever they're dating, it's not serious. This person is looking for the right person. This person, this King of Wands, he really wants to be in love with his soulmate, with the right one, someone he's very compatible with. He wants to have a really good, successful life with somebody. And so for some of you, this King of Wands might be watching you and observing you and wondering, could you possibly be that person? That's what I'm getting for some of you Cancers, that this King of Wands will be in your environment in the month of June. I don't know if he's in your workplace or around where you socialize. He might know some people you know, friends, relatives, business associates, whatever. He will be noticing you. He's got a little loneliness inside of himself, even though I don't feel like he sits home alone a lot. I feel like he stays busy. I feel like he goes out and about. He's doing things. If he's not working, I feel like on his weekends, he goes out somewhere. He does things, okay? And he dates, but he's not in love with anybody, so he's not making any commitments right now. He's looking for the right one. Okay, and he would be a good catch. I don't get anything really negative from him. I mean, the fire signs, they have their good and bad traits and all that, but he feels like he's a pretty good guy. That's what he feels like to me. He wants real love in his life. Okay, the Seven of Wands is the next card we have. And again, the wands do relate to the fire signs, but also they relate to work, action, progress. So for some of you Cancers, you might find yourselves having to defend yourself, defend your position, your beliefs, your philosophies, your way of working maybe at your job, since the wands do relate to work. You might have coworkers and people at work that are challenging you in some way or another. You might be in some position like you're a supervisor or manager or something like that, and people aren't pleased with whatever decisions you're making that might affect them in some way. That could be someone or some people. Or you might be working on some team project in your line of work where you've got to coordinate things with other people, and you are more knowledgeable about a particular subject And so you've already been through it and done this work, whatever it is. This might be pertinent to one person, I'm not sure, but you know this, you know what you're talking about, is what I'm trying to say. And you have other people trying to challenge you and who are not as knowledgeable and as well informed as you are, or maybe not as experienced. So I'm getting that for somebody. That might be a few people. But the Seven of Wands figure, see, he's not afraid. He's standing strong and defending his position. So whatever you might be dealing with people trying to challenge you, challenge your way of doing things, your way of thinking, or whatever it is, you're not backing down. You know where you're coming from, you know what you're doing. And, or in some cases, this might have to do with personal relationships. Maybe some of your family members or something, or friends or acquaintances or whatever, are kind of disagreeing with you on something, or neighbors. But you know what's right and what's wrong, and you're standing your ground. That's what I'm getting here. So you're in a strong position. And they know you're in a strong position, and aggravates them too. So they would like to try to chip away at you, but they're not going to make much progress. So, okay, next card we have is the Nine. I keep knocking this one over. The Nine of Swords. So for some of you, you might be laying awake at night worrying about things. You might be worrying about things going on with people you're dealing with at your job. That's what I'm feeling for some people. Some of you might be worrying about money matters, financial situations where you feel like you've got too many expenses and not enough money to go around. And some of you, I do feel it's people you're dealing with at work, and they're very difficult. Somebody might be kind of new on the job, and the people are very unfriendly. They might be kind of like a clique that keep to themselves, and they don't include you, or they treat you like you're some outsider, like you're not welcome. I mean, that might be one person I'm tuning in for with this situation. Others of you might have some people, maybe family or something like that, extended family, that sort of thing, that there's some kind of conflict and that people want to blame you or act like you're not doing enough, whatever it is you do. I am feeling work relationships. Some people are having some kind of problems at work where people that you work with, they're wanting to, yeah, they're kind of mean spirited, and they want to look at you like you don't do as much work as they do. It could be they're older than you, or maybe they've been at this job for a good while longer than you, so they think they can throw their weight around and they're more like the authorities around there, even if they're equal to you more or less. You know, it's like they feel like they get egos, and they're kind of hard, and so they might get along with each other with those hard attitudes and all that. And you seem a little softer and nicer, and maybe you're younger. Maybe you're younger than some of them are, but newer for sure, probably newer at the job, and they just want to find fault with you, and they don't want to help you. This might be one person I'm tuning in for. This is not a good environment. If this is your work environment, I say this is the universe's way of telling you to move on when you can. You don't want to just quit your job, but start finding out what else is out there, even if it's a transfer in the same company but to a different department or something. This is not going to be a happy place, and this is going to, I mean, you know, if you're miserable at your job, that's like 1/3 of your life. You know, when the clock goes off in the morning, it's like, oh no, not again. So you should be checking around, see what other options you have, because I feel like if this is you in your workplace, the universe is trying to give you a message that you don't belong in this kind of environment. So, and I mean, the whole message here is the swords are not poking the person. Okay. So a lot of times too, sometimes we worry too much about worst case scenarios that never happen. Like if you're having money troubles and you're worried you're not going to have a roof over your head or something like that. I mean, a lot of times people do tend to worry about things needlessly. And imagine the worst. But if you're in this work environment I'm describing, I really feel like this is the universe's way telling you you need to make some other arrangements. Or if it's a living arrangement where you're living, or you have people, your relatives, or whoever's giving you a really bad time, yeah, you need to just, you deserve better. It's kind of like, for me, the message of this card is take back your power, value yourself. Don't let other people undervalue you, because a lot of people like to do that. They like to treat people like they have no value. You need to value yourself, first of all, and feel confident and strong inside of yourself. And once you do, even if you are a more gentle, nice, sensitive person, you can still be very strong and stand up for yourself and make new decisions for yourself. Okay. Next card we have is the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is being kind of dreamy, like somebody who's being a little dreamy, who might be feeling kind of complacent. Like if it's in your love life, you might feel like, oh, there's nobody good out there for me. And or if it's about a job, maybe you've been looking for a new job, and you haven't found anything yet. So you start thinking there's nothing good out there. And the message of the Four of Cups is don't be complacent. You might miss a really good opportunity. See, this person's leaning against the tree, just kind of in this dreamy state here, not paying much attention. And there's a big hand coming out of the sky with this large goblet that's being offered to the person. So it's like you don't want to be so nonchalant and bored that you miss out on a good opportunity. And I do feel this ties in with love, friendship, feelings. That's what I feel like. And cups typically do relate to the feelings and romance and all that. And I am feeling for some of you that you may have become bored with what's on the scene in the way of romantic interest, possibilities, and feel like no one's really, the right one for you. And in the meantime, you might miss a really good opportunity with someone who is a better quality, good prospect for you to get to know and to have a nice relationship with. And so I do feel that for some of you, there's someone who's a really good quality person that's going to be noticing you, who's going to be interested, attracted. But not only that, they seem to know good things about you. Whatever they know about you, whether you're just acquainted or they work around you, or I don't know, maybe they've lived in your neighborhood and know you, or whatever it is, know you through your friends. They know enough about you to know you're a good quality person, and they really do want to get to know you better. And they do have romance and love on their mind, not just friendship. So whoever this applies to, just be alert. Don't assume anything. Wait and be receptive. I guess that's what I want to say. Be receptive. Next card we have is the Moon card, and this is a major arcana destiny card here, the Moon. And this is talking about things not all being illuminated. A lot of things in the month of June may be under the surface. This could have to do with people. I'm getting relationship things. I'm getting gossipy people, to tell the truth. I'm getting petty, small-minded people that you might know in one way or another, whether it's people at work or your so-called friends or acquaintances, or maybe some of your relatives. I don't know, your neighbors. I got to get a sip of water. Okay, so, excuse me. So, I am getting people that are not being on the up and up with you. But Cancer, you're a water sign. The water signs are very intuitive. So also the Moon represents your intuition, and your intuition being stronger in the month of June also. So, oh, look, there's Cancer the crab, right there in the water. So, with the Moon card here, your intuition will be sharper, and you will have a better sense of who is not being sincere with you in June. Whoever it is. For some of you, it might be people you don't even know that well, who have selfish intentions that are not in your best interest. That's what I'm getting for somebody, maybe a few people. Yeah, I think some of you have people you're going to be dealing with in June that are not honest. That's what I'm getting here. They're being dishonest. But I feel like you'll be able to see through them. And also, I feel like you're going to be a little cautious because you don't know these people that well, too. So I don't know if that's just specific for one person or a few people. You're already going to be aware that they may not be real honest. So I don't know if that might be you're dealing with somebody in a business sense. Maybe you're having some work done or hiring people for something, and you kind of look at the people you might be hiring and thinking, I don't know, they look a little shady to me. It's like you got to listen to your feelings, listen to your intuition. If something's not looking or feeling right, that's your intuition trying to alert you. So, and some of you, it might be people you know that you've already known them to be gossipy people anyway. And you start getting a little sense like, what are they talking about so busy amongst themselves whenever, then when I'm not around or whatever, or I walk up and all of a sudden they're kind of quieting down and just being pleasant to me. So I do feel you're going to kind of have a sharp eye anyway and kind of be tuned in anyway. But yeah, because there might be different things going on, whether it's in business or your personal life. But use that intuition. You'll have sharpened intuition in the month of June anyway. Next card we have is the Fool card. This is another major arcana destiny card. This is a really nice card too, because the Fool card is talking about some kind of unexpected opportunities coming your way in June. So for some of you, you might be starting a new business. You might have already started a new business. Excuse me. And it's got a lot of potential to do really well for you. I'm feeling, I don't know if this is one person. I'm getting some kind of image of somebody maybe building a house or something. You're building something you're building. And you've got a lot of enthusiasm for it. And I just feel like there's a very good chance, very good potential for things to go really well. And for some of you, what the building blocks might be is your business or some creative adventure you're on, some creative project. That's what I'm feeling for some of you, that you're building, so to speak, some creative project. Maybe you're doing some kind of artwork or you make things of some sort with your hands. And you've got all your tools and your resources. And I just feel like you've got so much there, so much to work with, so much potential. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of really good energy from this card right now about creativity. And it's like it's doing something that really it reflects who you are, and you're going to really enjoy yourself with these activities. It just feels very, very creative. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of good energy with this Fool card. So this is a great place to be, though. If you've just got all this creative energy and you've got all the different tools to work with and resources, and you're just trying to decide how to put things together and how to bring it together and everything to build your project, your creative project, your products, or whatever it is you're working on. I mean, it could be might not be products. It might be something else you're working on that you're writing or drawing, painting. I'm not sure. I'm just getting a lot of creative energy here for a number of you. It's like it's different scenarios for different people. And for some of you, it might be a new business or a new job, and you're really enthusiastic about it, looking forward to what you're going to do in this new business or this new job, new position you've got. Whatever it is, I'm just getting all this enthusiasm and creative ability and creativity, ideas. I mean, ideas that are just bubbling up from inside of you. So that's really, I'm just getting great energy from this card for a number of you. This is a great place to be. If you're not in this place, try to identify with being in this place so that the universe will help bring about some kind of conditions where you can be on some big creative endeavor, because it feels happy and light and alive and vibrant and joyful. It just feels great. That's what it feels like, a really good energy flow to be in. Okay, next card we have is the Five of Cups. So, and the Five of Cups is talking about some of you Cancers may have your feelings hurt by the end of June. About could be a romantic situation where somebody hurt your feelings. Maybe you were dating somebody and now they're not following through. They've disappeared. You haven't heard from them. Could be for somebody. I feel like your friendships got your feelings hurt by a friend or friends, maybe who excluded you or hurt your feelings, maybe and said some mean things to you and hurt your feelings. Now, a lot of times, this Five of Cups card can be represent being overly sensitive about something. And I don't know if there's a full moon around that time. It reminds me of full moon energy. I know when there's a full moon, if I get upset about something, it's kind of like it might feel extra bad and be more upsetting because that full moon has that effect. Full moon in June is the 17th, it looks like. So this could be around a full moon that some of you are just super sensitive about something going on with your relationships. I mean, some of you might really have your heart broken in a relationship situation, but whatever it is a minor arcana card. You'll get over it. It won't be anything that's going to be too harsh to get over. It's like you'll get back up and might be feeling a little down for a few days or something, but I feel like it'll smooth out for you. That's what I feel like. Okay, then the last card we have is the King of Pentacles card. Now, the Pentacles do relate to the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And the King of Pentacles is someone who's successful and prosperous and enjoying all his prosperity. Now, some of you Cancers may be in the position of the King of Pentacles by the end of June and just feeling your prosperity and your abundance and knowing that you're in a good position, but you've worked for it. It's not like anything's just been handed to you. You've worked, but you like to have balance in your life too. You want to have a nice home. You want to have good relationships, have a happy romantic life. But you're a worker and you've been very patient over the years, just laying your groundwork and moving forward and building upon whatever you have. And so, yes, you've achieved a certain amount of success and you're feeling good about it. Now, for some of you, if you're not in the position of the King of Pentacles, this King of Pentacles could be a person around you by the end of June. And he's a very steady person, and he probably either would be an earth sign as a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or maybe just has some of that in his chart that he's influenced by. You know, it might be his rising or moon sign or something like that. He likes stability. He doesn't mind working to have a good life, to have the money he wants in the bank, and to be able to enjoy himself and take vacations and have a nice home. And but he wants to have a family and a home. Now, this King of Pentacles may have already been married and is divorced now. If he's around you as a prospective romantic partner, he'll be single or divorced. He's not going to be married. For some of you, this King of Pentacles could be someone you'll be affected by in one way or another. He might be someone you work for at your company, or he might be making a decision that maybe you're applying for a car loan or a mortgage. He could benefit you because I don't really feel any negative energy from this King of Pentacles. So if you have him in your life around you in a business sense, he might benefit you in one way or another. I'm not getting any kind of negative energy or problems from this King of Pentacles. So whether he's in your life around for romantic purposes, that's good. He'd be a good prospective mate, very steady and reliable, would not be jumping around between people. You know, it's like he's one-on-one, steady and hardworking, and will have a good income and a good, nice home, the whole thing. But like I said, if you're applying for a mortgage or car loan or whatever, or maybe a raise or a promotion or a transfer, or applying for a new job, and he's the one making a decision, he could benefit you. You may get your wish. Well, you have the Nine of Cups card, which is the wish card anyway to start with. So make your wish. Make your wish in May. So hopefully it'll be coming true in June. Okay, so this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. And now I want to pick a card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen Virtue. So Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Cancer for the month of June 2019? And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet, so you'll be notified when I post new videos. And if you have subscribed already, I thank you for your subscriptions. Also, check for your rising and moon signs as they're coming available, because there may be some messages and insights in some of those readings that resonate with you also. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a reading, a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, so Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Cancer for June 2019? Okay, let me fan these out. Oh, I like this. This one says, dream big. Let go of small thoughts about yourself. See yourself succeeding. Great message. I love it. Dream big. Let go of small thoughts about yourself. See yourself succeeding. Oh, great message. Okay. Now I'm going to pick one from Nature's Whispers by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Wall. Okay. All right. What's the message for Cancer for the month of June 2019? Cancer. What's the message for Cancer, June 2019? Cancer's message for June 2019. Okay, give a little more shuffle and we fan these out. Okay, this one says adventure. This is card number 30, so I'll look this up. That's like a mermaid and a big seashell floating above the water and the cliffs. Okay, let me look this one up. Number 30, adventure. I love these images. They're so beautiful. All right, let's find the booklet for this one. Okay, number 30. Adventure. It is an excellent time to take a short jaunt anywhere that inspires you. If you enjoy horseback riding or riding a bike, create the opportunity to do this. Just get outdoors and travel. It will help you break out of your routine. It may also expose you to a different outlook, a new opportunity, or an escapade. You are really going to feel so much better after taking a break. There is no feeling quite like having the wind blow through your hair or the sun on your back. Well, that's good advice. That's a nice message. Okay, last but not least, I'm going to pick one from the Archangels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. So, Archangels, what is your message for Cancer for June 2019? Cancer, what's the message for Cancer? June 2019 for Cancer. What's the message for Cancer for June 2019? I'll give it one more shuffle and fan these out. Okay, fan them out. Oh, darn it. Okay, this one says career transition. Archangel Shamuel, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Well, that sounds pretty good. Career transition. Archangel Shamuel, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Great messages for June. Okay, Cancer. Well, I hope you're happy with your video, with your reading. Be sure and check your rising and moon signs in case there's any messages or insights that pertain to you as well. And now I'll be posting more videos in the days ahead, but you can be checking to see what's there now and then keep checking. And be sure and subscribe so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. So have a wonderful June, and thank you for watching my video.